In today's video, I want to talk about the truth regarding Bitcoin, a $1 million price prediction, and the truth when it comes to risks and issues when it comes to Bitcoin that you very much need to know about. Let's do it. So we're going to start here. Bitcoin whale wallets move $61 million in BTC after a decade of dormancy. So, look, two wallets acquired a total of 1,000 Bitcoin more than 10 years ago when BTC was worth $134 each. So, look, these are two wallets. We've got Look on Chain here, two wallets, dormant for 10.7 years, transfer all 1,000 BTC, $60.9 million out in the past 20 minutes. And then obviously you've got the details here. So look, why do I highlight this? This is a risk I've talked about a few times on the channel. Definitely talked about it with members in the Cheeky Crypto Discord on AMAs about the risk of people that got in really, really early looking to sell at some of these prices. Can you blame them? I think that this is, something we're going to see more and more, right? And we need to be aware of this stuff. So look, this is one issue for me going into like $100,000 BTC is we do start to see some of these early, purchasers of BTC look to sell. I think this is going to be something we see more and more. We got the total market cap of crypto globally up 0.81% at the time of recording at $2.26 trillion. Bitcoin at 61,651, up 1.44% in the past 24 hours. And we've got Ethereum under $3,000 at 2,926.81, up 0.62%, but down 7.73% in the past 7 days. Probably one of the biggest opportunities in the crypto space, in my opinion, when it comes to, the potential for an Ethereum spot ETF to actually come to fruition. And we'll come on to that a little bit later. We got BlackRock and other Bitcoin ETFs rob Bitcoin of its room to grow. This is a headline that's really interesting. Again, I kind of sympathize with people that perhaps aren't invested in Bitcoin right now. There are a lot of people that don't even realize what an opportunity this is. And what this article is really sort of digging into, and again, a potential risk. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But what they're saying here is the likes of BlackRock and other, spot ETFs are basically going to squeeze that supply. So there's going to be barely any supply left, which means that the price will go up, which means that, your everyday individual, investor is not going to be able to really participate at the current levels that you can. So this is something that we should be, monitoring. It's something that we need to be aware of. But the biggest problem when it comes to Bitcoin is how centralized it is becoming. And look, there's going to be people that will argue, in many different ways, but there are some really big risks that we need to be aware of. So Bitcoin's external challenge, core developer warns of a new era of internal struggles. Bitcoin faces a pivotal period that echoes the past block size wars, according to Bitcoin core contributor Matt here. In a recent blog, he examines the ongoing struggles with Bitcoin community and determines obviously the future issues. So we have a look at the tweets here, and you can read those on screen. What I would say is they're talking about, talks of Bitcoin, and this is something that I've talked about on the member AMAs quite a lot. The risks here are tremendous, right? What is to stop the likes of BlackRock owning, a lot of the mining operations and potentially, looking to hard fork Bitcoin and changing, the ethos of Bitcoin and what it stands for. This is something that we're seeing more and more as Bitcoin becomes more and more centralized. There does need to be, I guess, some changes when it comes to Bitcoin. Otherwise, it risks moving away from, I guess, its core of what it actually was meant to be. a decentralized, autonomous way of transacting, a new form of money, the big FU to the establishment. And it's very much becoming centralized with the likes of BlackRock and other big entities purchasing up the vast majority of the mining operations. Not only that, you've got the spot ETFs. These big institutions are purchasing up lots of Bitcoin and taking it away from what its principles were. There's very few blockchains that actually, are, I guess, what Bitcoin was intended to be. And I think, one of those would be Cardano, as much as people won't like to admit it, very decentralized. We've got JP Morgan reports holding shares of several spot Bitcoin ETFs, the largest bank in the US, with $2.6 trillion in assets, reported to the SEC that it purchased roughly $760,000 worth of shares in Bitcoin ETFs. So again, really bullish stuff. Hong Kong, this is something that a lot of people are not really understanding just yet. The ETF approvals for Bitcoin Asia attendees the mainland. And again, this is something that we're going to start to see more and more. Will China start to get more and more involved in the Bitcoin ETFs side of things? I think this is going to be something that we see more and more. We've got Jack Dorsey, or Dorsey, I don't know how you pronounce his surname, says Bitcoin price will go beyond $1 million in 2030. Again, some really bold predictions here. And look, we do need to look at this stuff and, could it actually happen, right? And I think it probably could, if what happens that I expect to happen anyway, when it comes to the big institutions purchasing up the vast majority of Bitcoin, that is going to leave a lot of demand without very much Bitcoin to be able to serve that demand, which means the price will go up. So look, I think that these predictions are crazy, but could come to fruition now. And just imagine what that would mean for other altcoins, right? And other projects in the space. Where do you think the likes of Cardano are going to be if, Bitcoin reaches $1 million, right? Like, where do you think the price of, Ethereum is going to be? Where do you think the price of Avalanche is going to be? Chainlink, all these, altcoins. Where do you think the prices are going to be? And what are what's the market cap of Bitcoin going to be when Bitcoin hits $1 million a coin? These are all things that people are going to message like and not really be able to really get their heads around. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think the market cap of some of these cryptocurrencies are going to be in the future if Bitcoin reaches $1 million? You got Willy Woo here predicts $1 million Bitcoin will happen easily. Says multiple signals flash bullish. Look, I think that there's some really interesting price predictions. Like people, got called crazy for making predictions of $100,000 BTC. Now we're talking about $1 million. That's 10 times that prediction from many influencers last time round. And look, I think that we're going to see an awful lot of this stuff come to fruition over the next few, weeks, months, and years. But look, for me, there's more money to be made in alts. And I do see that the spot ETFs will roll into Ethereum and then into other altcoins. Time will tell whether my predictions are accurate and correct. But up till now, I think we've done a fantastic job. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button. It really does support the channel. Really do appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, making sure you don't miss any other videos. We have recently started a new video series where we build a new portfolio starting from scratch with $100, investing $25 each and every week, regardless of the market movements. And you can follow along and build a portfolio with me. So yeah, look, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.